Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Songs of Syx. This is episode 12. In the last episode, we put down this massive expansion here, which is still in progress. And as you recall, that's because we're trying to get over here to this lovely ore and more probably immediately important stone down here. We don't have a whole lot of odd jobbers at the moment. Immigration is basically halted, and that's because our loyalty and happiness are a bit bad at the moment. It's the food issue, as usual. It is, basically end of summer, so we should now be getting all sorts of, fruit and veg, and that should help quite a bit. Hopefully that will be enough to get some immigrants in. Failing that, we have queued up. One of the buildings I put over here was the Cretonian breeder, so I guess plan B is we'll simply grow new people, as creepy as that sounds. But anyway. So I want to put a road out and get going over here, but like I say, with basically zero, well, apparently negative odd jobbers, can't really do that just yet. So we kind of just have to hold out. But these two farms finished in time for this harvest, at least a little bit. Obviously this one did not, it's still being built, so we won't get anything out of this one, but that's okay. There are plenty of housing, that part's all done. The rest of the stuff over here is just kind of happening in whatever order it likes. It's mostly, I think, going to be furniture that we're waiting on over here. This is going to want about 50 more than we have. Oh, that's not cool. Well, we know that Ekraft is better for us in 𝘞𝘰𝘬𝘭𝘥 anyway, so I'm going to accept, but I'm really not happy about that. Since I paid quite a bit to even be allowed to trade with 𝘞𝘰𝘬𝘭𝘥, and now I'm assuming that 𝘞𝘰𝘬𝘭𝘥 is going to get upset. Now, do I have to specifically say no more trade? Okay, so it did that on its own. Okay, that's fine. Still, I'm not real happy with that. That's uncool. But anyway. What was I saying? Oh, right. We're waiting on furniture for that, and the lavatory will take some as well. So furniture is going to be the slow point. We have the fabric we need, obviously, because we're not using fabric yet. I don't have the research for this tailor, which I did find. It is down here in the crafting. It's this one here. This one here, the fine crafting. So at some point we'll pick that up, and then actually that will free up the other tailor, the one using leather, and we might switch and pick up makeshift armor. We're nowhere near the point of troops yet, of course, but at some point we might be, so might not be a bad idea at some point to pick that up, but it's certainly not urgent by any stretch of imagination. So anyway, all right, so food should be improved nicely. Yes, it is. So these are ticking up, so hopefully we'll actually start pulling some people in. I am asking to get up to 200, so hopefully we'll get at least a few, because we're going to need people to run these farms if nothing else. Because like I say, it's going to be a while before this thing's done, let alone however long it takes to actually make children and wait for them to grow up and what have you. I have no idea. So, but I'm assuming that's not an instant process. Okay, I saw that tick up. That was 129. That worker was immediately grabbed though, so that didn't really help. I don't really want to pull anybody else off. As it was, I pulled some people off of research, which I didn't want to do, just to have, basically break even for building all this stuff. I'd really rather not have to pull any more off if possible. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay. I don't think we've ever seen them. Whoever they are, they're definitely not anywhere near us. So I don't know that I care. Yeah, no, I don't see them, and I couldn't care less about what people very far away do. So there you go. That's my hot take. Here's an event that happened half a planet away. Great. Don't care. Okay, so we have a couple now. It's not a lot, but it's at least something. So this is at least starting to be worked on. There's just a staggering amount of work yet to do, so I definitely need more people coming in. Like I say, I really don't want to have to pull anybody else off, if we can help it. As long as this is holding, we should still be good enough here that we're immigrating still. And this is holding pretty well. Pretty close to the 80% you want to be shooting for. And if I was clever, I would prioritize some of this stuff, or at least suspend stuff that's less important, but at this point I'm kind of okay with them doing it however they want. Now we do have... Now you are going to be plenty of fruit, vegetable, grains, which are where? Is that you? That's you. Actually, probably quite a few of these, actually. Theoretically, we might want to haul bread over. There's no bakeries around here, but we may want to haul bread over anyway, just to make things a little bit easier. If I could see... Bread. That you? That's you. So maybe just a crate of it. Not much, just a little bit. And then just for convenience sake, a little bit of room for wood and stone. That's probably sufficient. That still leaves quite a few crates available. I don't know what else is going to end up being around here, but that will do for now. I suppose technically I could put in a small baker here just to make it a little bit easier, but I'm not going to worry about that right this second. But at some point it might not be a bad idea, just so we have something more locally using this grain instead of having to wait while it walks all the way over to the bakery over here, because that's quite a trip. But the main thing is, now that we'll have, local fruit and veg, well, veg anyway, the fruit's not ready, but local fruit, local vegetation here for food should make this section grow a little bit easier, hopefully. Because the food stall is up and ready, so anything that can be grown locally will save this guy a lot of walking. And it looks like they want to work on the shrine next, and I'm fine with that. Because that should drastically improve this one. Although this one wasn't bad already anyway, but that should start to tick ever so slightly upwards. And that can obviously only be a good thing. And this doesn't take a work or anything, it basically, other than just a little bit of janitor time to maintain, which is no big deal. So that's a good building to have. It's free happiness, basically. Alright, what are we working on next? Looks like the roads and maybe the janitor is next. Fair enough. You hold some fruit, but not all of it. And I bet most of the rest has already been eaten, hasn't it? It sure has. Okay, well then we'll have to wait till next year to get enough fruit in to actually get this farm going, but that's fine. I don't have the workers for it anyway, so it's really not a big deal. So all the furniture has melted, which I assume means, yeah, you've hauled it all over here. None of it made it over here, so it's all gone here. That's fine. Actually, that might be better. We can at least get this going sooner, because I'm assuming this takes quite a while. I'm hoping it's not like a stupidly long time, but I'm assuming it takes quite a while for this to really kick in. I want to keep an eye on the grain level as it approaches basically, you know, mid to late summer, the fall. Because if I still have, you know, several hundred sitting over, then I know I definitely need more bakers. If we're already in late spring, and we still have this much, I probably do, almost certainly. Although it's showing a net negative, so it thinks that we're keeping up. Very interesting. Maybe I will add one single extra baker, just ever so slightly. Boost that up. If I then run out, then I guess we'll know for sure, but the other thing, of course, is this one should start to grow more and more as the skill level slowly ticks up, so it may end up working out pretty much even anyway, hopefully. Oops. But we shall have to wait and see. Okay, so the hearth is up. That will make life a bit easier over here. Especially, well, I guess we're into spring now. I was going to say especially over winter, but we're already past that, so that's fine. And if you finish that well before summer really gets truly going, then life will be a lot easier over here again. So but it doesn't look like they're interested. It looks like they would rather work on the decorations and the speaker. Fair enough. You guys prioritize whatever you want to do. Okay, so we are now into early summer. Yeah, so even though this is showing as overall negative, this is holding just fine, so I think we're going to be alright. I don't know if this is maxed out. I don't know what the maximum is. 154 might be the maximum, actually. At least at our technology level. Either way, we'll wait and see. Alright, well is up just in time for summer proper. 32 degrees is brutal. And this was only marked as a warm zone on the map, not even a hot zone. I can't even imagine how hot summer gets in the hot zones. Immigration is already completely halted again. Again, it's food, as it so often is. I wonder if I should just tell them just don't even remotely eat the meat and fish since they hate it anyway. I mean, I didn't think it would matter since we have, you know, so little of it and we're exporting it, but it clearly is upsetting them, so maybe I will. That will upset them in terms of food days, but I think it'll overall be worth it. And fish you don't like. I'll leave the rest of the stuff on. We don't have any mushrooms or eggs or any of that stuff anyway, so that doesn't matter. And I don't know if they like it anyway, but... either way, the food preference should now start to tick back up once they use up what they've got. I suppose I should shut them off of here as well, right? Is there a copy settings? Not that I can tell. There probably is, and I'm just not seeing it, but that's fine. Yes, I did. I thought I might have clicked the wrong one. I almost told them they couldn't have vegetables. That would not have gone well. That would not have made it for very happy people. There we go. Okay. So now, all things being equal, you should no longer have any of this stuff. These are now going to be completely exported, and the bits that are here we can completely ignore. And we have no workers. I'm assuming that's because this is... No, that's not because this is done. Where did they go? That didn't drop. Did something here finish and use up? Ah, yeah, this finished and is using workers. Got it. Okay, that's fine. But anyway, as I was saying, the food preference, yeah, is ticking up drastically now. So immigration should start piling back in, because people will be much, much happier. Oh, here we go. Approntix. Okay, what do I get? The Rationmaker. They like rations, that's going to be a thing, and then Army Supply Depot. I'm not ready for army stuff yet. But a Rationmaker would probably be a good thing to have. Actually, that could be a way to use that meat and fish. Although it would take, what is that, herbs? Is that what that symbol there is? Yeah, it would take wild herbs. Well, that might be a thing. That might be a thing we do at some point relatively soon. Not right this second, but at some point relatively soon, we might just do that. Okay, so they are definitely rapidly producing kids. This doesn't tell me how long they take to grow up, though. Oh, here it does. Adult at day 48. Okay. So basically, what would that be, 4 years? Okay. Either way, just having fixed that food thing, we are now getting enough immigration that we're holding up well enough, so I think we're good now. So a few more of those to bash out, and the janitor here. We'll grab some people, of course, but again, that's totally worth it. So I think we're ready to start at least getting the road in place. I could use either this road section or this road section. It doesn't make a huge difference, except this one will crash into and wreck these wild grains. I don't know if I care, but there's no reason to destroy them in case I do at some point want them, so I'll just build the southern road. I think it's technically closer to where I want to be anyway, so let's just go ahead and, let's just connect you all the way to you. Actually, we don't need to go that far, actually. Oh, hang on a second. I didn't want that too wide as it was. And they've already started. Shoot. Okay, completely. Where's, like, cancel? Remove water. Alright. Delete jobs, that's what I want. Let's just get rid of all this and do it proper. So first, let's get rid of this extra road bit that I don't want, just because it's going to bug me. It's not actually a big deal, but it bugs me. And let's try this properly this time. Okay, this is the ore there. Where's the stone? Is that you there? Okay, that's down there. Alright, that's gonna be fine. Okay, that's close enough. We're not ready to build it there yet anyway, I just want to get that at least nominally started. Okay, janitor's up. Only wants 3 people, that's fine. Oh, the lavatory's up as well. I didn't think we had enough furniture for that, but apparently we did. Excellent. Alright, so this is a completely livable area. They found enough fruit to get this going. Beautiful. Okay, so this section is good. Oh, it's a couple of pieces of wood. I was trying to figure out what that break in the road was. It was silly, that's what it was. Alright, so I guess the question of the day is, do we want to do the ore or the stone first? I'm thinking probably the stone is more immediately useful. We don't really have anything for ore yet. So, is this stuff close enough, do I think? Or should I just put in some stuff here? I should probably put in at least a little bit of a block there. So if I copy... Well, I don't need another breeder up there. But I will want a... Will I want a warehouse? Probably. I won't need a shrine. Okay, so basically if I just copy all of this, and then I'll just get rid of the excess, that's probably easier than redoing the whole thing. Right? So if I just grab this whole section, pause the game, okay, plug this down, I don't know, around here or so. Okay, and then we do not need some of this stuff, so we can... Why is that not... No, because it's delete, not cancel. Good idea. Alright, we can get rid of that stuff we don't need. Actually, let's straighten this road out while we're at it, just so it looks better. Yes, it means I've got some gap here, but that's fine. Alright, so that's janitor, well, hearth, lavatory, warehouse. So the only thing we're really going to be missing then is housing. Because that wasn't in that block, but that's easy to fix. Let's plug that right up here, yeah? Is that going to be enough people? I don't know how many people these mines are going to take, so I might want more housing than that, but that'll do for now. I do really like this copying tool, though. That really saves a lot of time and trouble. Having a good blueprint tool is very, very nice. Alright, so what am I going to do with this space here? Am I just going to do more decorations? Probably, right? So I don't think there's really any useful utility building that will fit in there. At least nothing I can think of. What I might want to do, though, is save this as a blueprint. And then I have this. If I can figure out how to do that, that is. Oh, well, that's not what I'm after. mean, I guess I could always just copy it again anyway, but I don't see how to turn that into a blueprint. I'm probably missing something. Oh, that's just for the room, not for the whole design. Okay, never mind. That's not helpful for me. I was hoping to make a blueprint of this whole section, but that's alright. I can always just come and copy it manually anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Of course, this is quite a run for them to come and work on this stuff, which is less than ideal. But, oh well. Once the stuff's up and in place, it won't be anywhere near as big a deal, but... I wonder if this will keep the settings. Hopefully it will. And if it does, that means the warehouse may have the wrong settings as well, though, so we'll have to wait and see. I've not used the area copier when I was using it in my practice game. I didn't get that far. I didn't need it. I was copying individual rooms, but I wasn't ever copying vast areas. It's a neat feature, though. I really do like it. Anyway, I think we're going to leave things there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See you.